find cellos very relaxing. That and looking at your face. It also kind of helps me when I talk to you.
Staring at my picture?
To me, a telephone is a very impersonal means of communication.
I know. Austin?
Every time I look at you, my glasses steam up.
Do I really have that effect on you?
About tonight, will the midnight supper be okay?
Oh, listen, the Big Mac Supper Club would be okay with me.
Au revoir.
Hi.
Yeah.
We've been gone a week, and that's all. We don't get a hug or anything, just a hi.
Hi, Mr. McBride.
Your in-basket sort of runneth over, Maggie.
Oh, I know. Well, there's a logical explanation for it, though. I've become deeply involved. It's a man.
You've given your heart?
Oh, more.
She's giving us notice.
Oh, no. Well, not right away, anyway.
Well, Maggie, he's got to be something special.
Oh, he is. He is. I mean, he's no Robert Redford or anything. In fact, I doubt if anybody'd even, point him out in a crowd, but... Oh, he's just so wonderful. And he loves me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
She is giving us notice.
No, I'm not. But could I go home early today? Because we're dining tonight.
Maggie, you got a desk. It's 11:30. You can't go home.
I know, but I have to vacuum his van. It's crazy. I promise I'll tell you all about him tomorrow. I promise I will. Thank you. Listen, I'm so glad you're back.
Vacuum his van?
That's in. All right. Queen. King. Queen. 5. 9. Pair of aces bets. 500.
You must stay where you are. Lieutenant Jarvis, LAPD. Your wallet's on the table, gentlemen. Get the names.
There must be some mistake. This is just a friendly poker game. I mean, if there's been some complaint...
The hotel management is complaining, pal. In the past 3 months, several patrons here have been invited to lose their shirts in your friendly little game.
Look, if you need an arrest, why don't you book me? I'm the one who organized this game. These gentlemen are all respected members of the community.
Sure they are.
Listen, sir, can I make a suggestion? Why don't we play out this hand, bet, and then everybody get up and walk away? I mean, without the money.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Oh, no. No. Let's just call it a contribution to the Policeman's Widow's Fund.
It's only a suggestion, Lieutenant.
Gentlemen, the dealer bets everything.
Everything.
So sorry. Oh, gentlemen. Ladies first.
want to stay where you are.
Well, how much?
Over 7,000.
Terrific. Okay. Let's have it. What? The credit card you palmed from Jackson's wallet. You know I run a clean operation.
Blanched almonds.
I know. The maitre d' keeps looking at us.
The whole room keeps looking at you. That's because you look so beautiful tonight, Maggie.
I feel beautiful tonight, Austin.
Well, you look it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know how much nerve it took me to ask you out for that first date?
No, but it didn't take any nerve at all for me to accept. I mean, how can you distrust somebody you meet in the public library?
Oh, you can meet a lot of weirdos in the public library.
But the public library is the last refuge for a dispossessed man.
Pardon?
That's what you said.
I said that?
Don't you remember?
No. You look so beautiful that I could hardly look at you, let alone listen to what you said.
I love you, Austin.
I love you too, Maggie.
Let's get out of here.
As soon as I get my change.
It's a business. It's a business matter.
Is something wrong?
No, just. Would you mind very much going home alone?
No. Are you sure that?
I'll call you. I'll call you. Yes. I'll call you. Okay.
Austin.
She called you too?
Where is she?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, Mr. McBride, Mr. Ryan, thank you so much for coming down. I'm sorry to have bothered you, but I thought maybe two heads, would be better than one.
Yeah, cooler too. What's the matter? What's your problem?
Well, they said that Austin's a counterfeiter. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Just take it easy.
Okay.
We'll take care of everything. Now, what else?
Well, I don't know. I think Austin better tell you everything. He's in there somewhere, and I've got to try and arrange for some bail.
All right, okay, honey. Take it easy, take it easy.
Okay, I'll see you.
We'll take care of you.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Counterfeiter, gee.
Come on.
Pete Ryan. What are you doing here?
Austin Midler.
Wait a minute. Maggie didn't give me last names. You're her boss.
Yeah. And you're her fiancé?
You must be Mac.
Yes.
Pete and I made varsity at the same school.
We were in San Quentin together.
San Quentin? What did you major in? Counterfeiting?
Oh, you've got me all wrong, Mac. I ran a little poker scam at the Hotel Fremont, but...
You're a card shark, too?
Well, you could say that I provide a little diversion for the tired businessman. But, occasionally, some dirty crook passes himself off as an honest man.
Are you saying to me that they were passing funny money in that game?
Yes.
And you had nothing to do with it?
Absolutely.
On the level?
Word of honor.
I can't believe that a level-headed girl like Maggie would fall for an evil clown like this.
Did you tell her what you are? Huh?
Well, Maggie thinks I'm a disabled forest ranger.
What?
That's what I told her.
You lied to Maggie? You filthy creeper.
Well, Chief.
Could you call me Austin? It'd make me feel more comfortable.
I wouldn't call you Austin if you were in a state of grace.
Settle down. Take it easy, Mac, okay?
You've got to understand something, Mac.
Mr. McBride.
Do you believe in the Bill of Rights?
What?
The Federal Reserve System? A healthy cash flow?
Pete, this guy's some kind of a nut.
Well, I do. I take it very seriously. Every time I organize one of my little poker sessions, I give the economy a little oots. Spread the currency around. You understand? But counterfeiting, that's rotten. It violates America's fiscal integrity. It contributes to inflation. In our bicentennial year yet.
I bet that's a theory that you overlooked, huh, Mac?
I'll tell you what I didn't overlook. I didn't overlook that I want that fella. I don't want him free to fool around with Maggie.
Austin admits to being a card shark, but they're nailing him on a counterfeiting charge, huh?
Yeah.
He deserves a defense.
Not from me.
It's none of our business who Maggie sees. She has to make that decision herself.
Pete, the best thing we can do for Maggie is tell her what kind of a filthy creep this filthy creep is.
You're right.
I still wish you could call me Austin.
It's important that she knows the truth.
Yes, and I'm going to tell her.
You tell her.
Yes, I will do that.
Hey, Mac. I know how we can get Austin off that counterfeiting rap.
That filthy...
Listen to me for a second. He said there was being funny money used in that poker game, right? We will stage our own poker game with the same 4 guys. We'll have Malcolm handle a deck, and then we can find out who's pushing that funny money.
Yeah, as long as it's legal.
It'll be legal.
Now I want to talk to Maggie.
Oh, yeah. If there's anybody that can talk to her and lay it out straight, that's right. You. You can give it to her right in the
I'm going
guts.
to tell her about that guy. This man ought to be...
Go ahead. Tell her.
Well, Angel Dollar sisters, what are you doing, busting in from uptown?
The Milton Burl of the 67th Precinct.
Detective Wells won't recommend bail for Austin.
Maggie, the judge does that. But if this guy won't recommend it, you haven't got a chance with
This is a federal rap, McBride, and there's been enough bad green floating around the city to have the feds screaming for action.
Oh, come on. You've been bucking for a citation for years.
Her chum here is the first break I've had. I've got him collared, McBride, and ain't about to let him go.
How can anybody be so blind? Believe me, Austin he's incapable of any kind of deceit. And thank God you and Mr. Ryan can see that.
You were going to tell Maggie something, Mac.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Maggie. Austin. This Austin is He's a very unusual man.
I knew you'd love him. I just know you would when you met him. Thank you.
This is a classy coupe. Mm-hmm. Where were the pigeons?
Phillips, how is it?
You got the powder?
Yeah, my thumb under my nail.
Now remember, only one of them is probably pushing the counterfeit. And no shenanigans. Don't fleece him.
It'll give me a pain.
Pain builds character, Malcolm.
Pain builds character.
Gentlemen, Mr. Malcolm. This is Mr. Cole.
Oh?
Mr. Jackson. Mr. Mason. And Mr. Phillips.
Mr. Phillips, it's a pleasure, man.
Aye.
Gentlemen, 5 cards, Doug.
Okay.
Shall we ante 20?
Changing 100. 20. 40. 60, 80. From 100, leaves me right with the pot.
And my 20. A 7, a 9, a jack, a king, deuce, and a 4. The king bets.
Yeah, most of the bills marked X are counterfeit.
Oh, boy. X. That's Phillips.
Phillips. Mm-hmm.
Three bags of peanuts in 2 days. I'm becoming a peanut junkie. What is this?
Fellows making any odd moves? Any kinky visitors going in and out of there?
The sign in the front says that he's a treasurer of the Atlantic hardware setup. And the weekend receipts deposited there.
Mac checked around. Found out that Phillips had some long-standing poker debts.
How can a counterfeiter stay in debt? It don't make sense.
He shouldn't. Up against the old blank wall, Malcolm. All we need is an expert's opinion.
Take a look at that one. That's very lovely work. You've had some experience in these matters?
Pelkey has worked with some of the best plate men in the business.
Plate men?
Yeah, they make the masters you print these with.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any idea who did this work?
Well, there's only 3 I know of got that touch. Hank Paper Hobbs. He's doing a telephone number in a slammer.
He's out.
And Sidney Estera, he's dead. And Inky Davis.
Inky?
Yeah. he got out of the joint about 6 months ago.
Could you trace him?
That'll take research.
He calls it research. Do it? For your scholarship fund?
See, you never know.
Kravitz. Now play it back for me.
You're my brother, an out-of-work pressman. I do the number on Kravitz, bait him with the free trip to Las Vegas with me, and then that gives you time to take his place in the plant.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Harvey's replacement.
Oh, yeah. Tough about his old lady going like that.
Oh, yeah. She said, just her dying words were, she said, son, when you make out the funeral announcements, don't let anybody else set the type. That's the kind of lady she was.
Yeah. By the way, this is a rush job.
Looks a little light to me. Better bring up the pressure on that back cylinder. Operator?
Yeah.
This is Inky Davis. He's filling in for Kravitz.
Ah, how are you?
How you doing?
Okay.
Roll 'em.
All right.
Mac, it's Pete. I've only got a minute. I'm at the plant. Listen, Taggart's got Inky Davis setting up a secret press in a room that he keeps under lock and key. You think you could get that brilliant friend of yours, Wells, to get out a search warrant? Terrific. Eddie Jeff.
come on, you got a lot of time, especially when there's a promotion at stake.
Still blowing that smoke.
Oh, man, you're going to be calling a gang that even the feds couldn't. Here he comes.
Taggart just printed a bucket full of the funny money and put it in his office safe. The thing I can't figure out is why Eddie Jeffin is involved in this operation.
Who's Eddie Jeffin?
The greatest safe cracker, one of the best in the world. You got the warrant?
Yeah. They were good. All of them. $60,000 in genuine American greenbacks.
That can't be. I saw them being printed myself.
You set me up, and I was dumb enough to go for it.
Come on, come on. There's got to be some logical explanation.
Yeah, you're working a hype to get that cheap grip to Midler off the hook. Well, it backfired, McBride. Now I'm really going to come down on him. If you get in front of me, you go with him. Now, get out of here.
I can't figure it out. It just doesn't figure. How did that counterfeit money turn out to be real?
You know that Taggart printed it. But how do Phillips and his company figure in this?
Eddie Jeffin.
What about Eddie Jeffin?
It's the most difficult operation in a counterfeiting thing.
Distribution.
Right.
Yes.
Now, get this. Suppose that Taggart prints up a bundle of the stuff, right?
Yeah.
He gives it to Eddie Jeffin, and he goes to a place like Atlantic Hardware. He cracks the safe. He puts the counterfeit money in and takes the real money out. That's what happened last night. Wells got there after the switch had been made. That's how we got stuck.
Hey, huh? Brilliant? Brilliant? And Phillips and his company don't even know they're pushing the counterfeit.
You got to get to Wells. Get to Wells and tell him about that, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. Wells is not going to believe this scenario?
What about a double switch?
That's it. Malcolm on blinders, me on safe.
Ta-da! Oh, hold it. What's this blinder safe? You're putting together a rock group?
Tomorrow is Saturday. It's the weekend. Atlantic Hardware and Taggart's will be closed down. That's perfect timing. Perfect, man.
Wait a minute. What's this business about, you unsafe? We need a safe tracker. You?
Somebody's got to do it.
Are you out of your mind? You're on parole. You crack a safe, they'll put you away for the rest of your life.
You got a better idea? I can't keep Eloise in Vegas with Kravitz forever.
And what about our license? You think I'm going to be involved in a theft?
2 safes in one day?
Yeah.
It's got to cost you double.
Well, we've got other expenses now.
Well, I have other offers. Lightfoot. Sit. Listen to the man. Come on.
It's for Austin and me personally, okay?
If it gets out, there goes the store.
I assure you, no one will ever hear it from me.
Listen, I got a certain image I got to maintain.
The feeling is mutual.
Listen, if you wanted to pay scale, why don't you just hit on Mushy Finnegan?
Mushy?
Well, still, I don't like to see a nice guy like Austin get run out of this business. So maybe there's a possibility. Where's the safe?
Where is the safe? Do you have to put those things in now? Couldn't you put them in before?
Oh, they hurt my eyes. Oh, I dropped it.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I don't usually drop it. What are you doing? Shh. Hey, that's my job.
I won't report you to the union, okay?
I found it. Here it is.
Terrific. You think you can see to get out of here?
No problem.
You got about an hour to get over to Atlantic Hardware and back here.
Okay. Want to smoke?
Huh? No, thanks. I quit. I'm on a total new plan of self-improvement. It works, man. You know, when your line of work, there's a lot of tension. There's nothing like postnatal meditation. Yeah? Good. Group encounters, scream therapy, where everybody gets together, they holler, ESP, nothing. PM's got them beat, hands down. I'm telling you, it works.
fat-headed about it, I could turn it over to the Treasury boys.
Okay.
Hi. Where's Maggie? I thought she was going to meet me here.
She called in and said that she'd be a few minutes late.
Hey, I really want to thank you fellas for what you did for me. How much do I owe you, Mac?
The name is McBride. And the fee is steeper than you think.
Austin, I want you to tell Maggie the truth.
This is the real thing, Pete. I love her.
Yeah, but Maggie doesn't know who she's in love with.
You're gonna protect her, huh? Who the hell gave you that right?
I'm not going to argue with you about that. But we busted our butts for you to get you off of a bum rap.
You'll get your fee.
We did it for Maggie, not for you.
When are you going to let her know? When they break in the middle of the night and bust you for good?
I know what you're thinking. Once a con man, always a con man, huh? I can kick it, Pete. For Maggie, I can kick it.
You're talking to me, Austin. A boxcar number who did time with you at San Quentin. You were hustling cellmates for a dime so they could get a decent defense. You're gonna kick it, baby. It's not a living with you. It's a disease.
Even if she knew the truth, you think she'd give me up?
Maybe not. But at least she'd know what she was doing.
I was just telling the fellas that I just got an urgent call from the Department of Forestry. They want to put me back in commission, in active duty, but the only problem is in the Adirondacks. So I'll call you as soon as I get there. Or at least I'll drop you a card.
Didn't you forget something?
Oh. I want you to have that, Maggie.
Where'd you win it? Card game? I know, Austin. You know what most people have in their refrigerators? Orange juice. Rib roast, maybe a little egg foo young. You know what I found in yours? Marked decks. Loaded dice. A telephone book full of numbers ranging from Miami to Omaha. Oh, I don't want to live like this, Austin. I don't want to wonder where you are. I want to wonder if you're ever telling me the truth. And I'm not going to stand there and watch you take love and respect and toss it in the pot like a poker chip. I won't do it.
I'm a card hustler, Maggie. That's all I was ever good at. You could say that you were the only one that ever called my bluff.
You both knew all along, didn't you? Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but I happen to be a full-grown woman. Don't you think I could have handled the truth? Why am I always falling for these crazies, these outlaws we get parading in and out of here? Trading real feelings for phony pitches. Well, maybe we're the real suckers. Huh, Mr. Ryan?
Maybe we are, Maggie. Maybe we are.